All right, so this next segment is a little different. It's like the we're calling it the bone of contention. So I'm going to say something, and Emmanuel's going to disagree with me. Which
that never happens.
It would appear all segments are probably our bone of contention. But I started looking at the numbers this past week. I know I'm not the stats guy, but I started digging into stats a little bit.
Turn over a new leaf.
I know, new leaf. I was inspired.
Yes.
So
Do that.
one of the things I was thinking about this week is we had 14 QBs with over 300 yards in week 1. Now, is that going to happen in week 2? Probably not. I mean, it's never happened before, I don't think.
That was a story.
So probably not going to happen in week 2. But I think the first part of this season, I don't know if it's the lockout, I don't know what's going on, but I think QBs and wide receivers are going to rack up a bunch of yards.
Right.
Week 1, 21 running backs had over 10 points. 29 wide receivers had over 10 points. So here's my thing. I think in your flex position, unless you got like 3 stud running backs, if it's right there, the rankings are the same, borderline call, you choose the wide receiver. Because I think in these first few weeks, I don't know what's going on, but I think the QBs and the wide receivers are going to be scoring more points than the running backs. The wide receivers are going to score more points than the running backs in these first few weeks. So if your flex positions is running back or wide receiver, go with the wide receiver. Bone of contention.
Right.
Bring it.
Yeah, I got you, bud. Right here, right now.
Bring it.
It's the deal, okay? Week 1, people. 2 words. Week 1. All right? Now, what does that mean? That means a couple things.
Take a nap.
First and foremost, what it means is that nobody had any tape on the teams as they are today. Nobody had that, right? Now, Scott's retort might be something like, what's 1 week of a tape going to do? Well, I'll tell you what. It's going to do a lot more than no tape, okay? That's what I got to say about that. Number 2,
I'm so bored.
people are going to find out what it means in week 2 to be banged up and going up against these players. Okay, these are professionals. Defenses will now adjust, and the people who are gimpy, they're going to go for their all their ailments and their injuries.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, they're not gonna perform the same. Okay?
We're talking about on offense or defense?
You're
You're talking about the gimpy offensive players are not going to perform the same. You're talking about
that's right. I'm glad you stopped.
Calvin Johnson. Sorry, I was sleeping there.
Napping and everything. Yeah. So yeah, come on now. Come on. It's not going to keep up. You might. You know what? I'll give you this. You might get 1 more week, but people do not.
That's what I'm talking about. This week.
Just this week.
Go wide receiver.
Just this week.
And
this week.
This week. This is our bone of contention. This week. Go wide receiver.
Oh, this week.
I'm not saying the whole freaking year. Let's play it by ear.
Oh, we got no ball.
Oh, this segment sucks.